2 phones, one for the plug and one for the other plug.
Okay.
We haven't even I didn't even do the countdown and the 3, 2, 1 and you're already talking. Can you stop? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
In 3.
No, not ready.
2, 1, go.
I'm nervous now.
Oh, and now, this girl has been talking all day about, I got to the podcast. Who are you?
Exactly. That's exactly what I sound like.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Give them the intro.
Okay. I got the intro. Hi, guys. I'm Zaea J, and welcome to the first episode of Loosely Outlined.
And I'm the Black Hokage, a.k.a. TBH. And I'm on this couch being held hostage in this cold ass house. It's funny how in San Antonio it was 1,000 degrees outside, but it's about -5 in your house. What's that about?
I gotta keep it like a refrigerator. I'm
Why?
not trying to melt. It's already hot enough outside. When I walk into my apartment, I want it to I don't know. I just want to freeze.
I guess.
It's at 68 right now because they can't see the thermostat. But
it doesn't feel like 68 though. It feels like 45. That's why I got this jacket. I mean, y'all see the, hold on, let me zoom in real quick.
It feels like,
y'all see the hill figure on my body? You see what I'm doing out here? What's the name? So go ahead, for the people that's unfamiliar with you, let them know who you are, what you about, let's get into it. By the way, we called it Loosely Outlined. Why did we call it that again?
because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, we just talking. It's gonna be loosely outlined. This is just a pilot episode. If you guys like it, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more, we're thinking about making a separate channel strictly for the podcast. But this is just a pilot episode. Let us know. Give us feedback. But yeah, talk to them. Let them know who you are.
I don't even know who I am. Am I gonna have an existential crisis right now?
You haven't had one already? You haven't?
I've had multiple. Can you have multiple? I've had multiple.
So your wig is flown off? I mean, it literally did come off on stream.
My wig has come off on stream. Well, my ponytail extension has come off on stream, but I played it off.
What's the name? But what's that got to do with who you are, Miss Existential Crisis? I can't even talk. Jesus.
I don't even know what you just said. I half snorted it.
I said some real shit. They gonna call you Miss Piggy. Who is Zay? Who is Zay? Let them know.
Not him.
No, I'm just kidding. Cut that out.
No, you're not cutting nothing out. This is what this podcast. She was like, no. She was like, we should do a podcast where we just talk, because the premise of the podcast, right, is me and her. We've known each other for a long time, and we literally talk all day, and much. We have the most random conversations. And she's like, oh, they're so funny. You should record them. I was like, matter of fact, let me zoom in on my face real quick. I was like, I don't know, man. They don't know if the street's ready for that. But she's like, we should just try it. I was like, all right. So we putting it on wax. But we didn't even finish talking about who you are, how we met. Let them know, man. Let them know.
All right. Well, I'm Zaea. I'm a streamer, I guess, on Twitch. Mm-hmm. Kind of. Mm-hmm. I think this is the first time I'm actually having a consistent schedule.
Yeah.
Not being lazy.
So you're not gonna tell them what you really do?
What do you mean?
Aren't you an assassin for?
You're not supposed to tell them that.
I mean, you killing the game, right?
True.
How else would they? What's the name? Yeah. So they're probably well, why are you doing a podcast where they're who is this person or whatever? So let's talk about. You was we should lead the episode. By the way, I literally wrote down 3 bullet points. This is all spur of the moment. But she was like, we should talk about how we met. I was like, all right, whatever. So you tell your version of the story of how we met, and then I'm gonna tell mine.
All right, so you had 3 bullet points. I have none.
So you're unorganized, got you. Most people,
12.
Most people in San Antonio, you're unorganized.
We're all unorganized, So. Okay, so my version of how we met, I vaguely remember this. Mm-hmm. So this might be completely wrong.
Oh, it's gonna be wrong.
You're it's gonna be wrong already.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I was streaming,
right,
years ago, probably, and my setup was horrendous. I don't know what happened, but you came into my stream, and I was like, ooh, and it died or it crashed. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, I think when I found your stream, I think that joint was in 380p, 360p. You had the little Logitech webcam or something like that. You want to talk about that?
I don't even know. I don't even remember what webcam I had, but it wasn't good.
It was a Logitech.
Oh, you know what? I had a DSLR.
Yo, I thought you were gonna say a deep throat for a second.
I got a deep
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I had a DSLR, and it was annoying because like the battery would die and it would freeze on my face, and then I'd have to be like, hold on, chat, and then I would take the battery out and put a new one in.
So the day your internet had, like the day like your stream went out when I had found you, like what happened? The internet went out, your power went out, like I know like the power be going out in Texas and shit.
I think it was just my PC. My PC would just like eat it.
Yeah, I think you had told me you were streaming from a Neo Geo, right?
The fuck is that?
That's the handheld. I just dated myself. I'm old. Oh my god.
I was like, what is that?
And Neo Geo, it was like a competitor to the Game Boy. Like you could play all them old little fighting games on stuff. It was like I should have said like a PSP or something like that.
I thought you were talking about a cell phone.
Come on, y'all see? Listen, man. Y'all see the hill figure on my body. Stop playing, man. You see what's going on. Anyways, that's your version of the story. Let me talk about what really happened. All right, so there I was minding my business, getting to the money. I had like, I think I had a money phone on my ear or whatever. And like, actually, no, what really happened was I believe somebody was, I think it was McKay or somebody from that team Sladies. I was watching them because I was already cool with them. It might have been Lemon. It might have been Lemmy. Yeah, it might have been Lemmy. I think I was watching her, and then she rated you and like, oh, they're my friends there, they're my friends there. She said it just like that. She was like, "When life gives you lemons, goddamn lemonade." because get it, her name's Lemon. But anyways, so then she rated her, and that's how I ended up finding Zae's stream. And she had like 2 viewers in there. Lemon rated her with like 100,000 because you know Lemon is. Lemon's a superstar. Go ahead. What you about to say?
No, she is a superstar. I love her.
All right.
I forgot about Sladies.
Yeah, they was ahead of their time. I used to love them. I thought they had a lot of potential. For those of you unaware, Sladies was like a group of young ladies. It was like Samora, Krista, Lemon. I thought they were trying to like recruit you, McKay.
They were trying to recruit me.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of hesitations about it. Not anything with them. It was more so me, and like I didn't know what I was doing with streaming. Like,
imposter syndrome.
Well, yeah, and then I didn't know if I was gonna continue, and then just like some other things. So I remember telling the guy that approached me, who I'm still friends with. I remember telling him like I will think about it.
Yeah.
So that's why they kind of included me, but they didn't add me to everything else because I didn't say yes or anything yet, and then I ended up just not streaming anymore, I think. So
you just kind of disappeared, but I didn't even but that group was dope. They used to do like highlight reels, and it was a bunch of beautiful women like gaming and shit. Like it's a shame that fell apart because I thought that had a lot of potential. I would love to see something like that happen again.
I would too.
I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure it was like Lemon that rated you, and she rated you, and then like I just seen this chick, like you were like a little munchkin in the on the webcam on the stream, like you were like on the little quadrant, and like, you're like a little midget on there. And I was just like, yo, who is this chick with this ashy ass camera or whatever? And then like it wasn't even 2 minutes, the stream crashed, right? Stream crashed. I was like, oh, whatever. Like I don't even think I followed you. I was just like, okay.
What the fuck is this mess?
Right. So true story, right? It wasn't even 15-20 minutes after the whole crash happened, right? I get a DM on Instagram from Zaea J. And it was like, look, and I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the line. She sent me a DM on Instagram, and it was like, yo, oh my God, I swear to God, I'm not who you think I am. I swear my stream is not trash, whatever. And I was just like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, but I thought it was so fucking funny. I was like, whatever. I just followed her because I appreciated the effort. I thought it was fucking funny, so I followed her. And then after that, like we started talking in the DM. She was just like, she would DM me all the time. Zay would be like, yo, oh my God, man, you so lit. I couldn't believe, like, I heard about your body, but then I seen it, and then it was.
Okay, I don't think I.
Like, man, they lost my wig. You don't remember that part?
No, I wasn't wearing wigs.
Damn, bro.
I just had my.
When you start wearing wigs?
When I started messing with them, probably in the middle of the pandemic.
What is it? It was just like to express your creativity or something?
Well, I cut all my hair off.
You was on some Britney Spears shit?
Okay, not that short, but I did cut my hair to my ears. I had just gone through a breakup, and I didn't feel like doing my hair, because like if you go back on my Instagram, I had big, curly, beautiful hair.
That beautiful black women are beautiful. That beautiful natural shit that we love.
Yep. And I had started blow drying it.
Damaging it
every Monday.
So your head was looking like him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I walked into the salon like that. And then I just cut it off to my ears. And then I just started over. So it's to my shoulders now, I think. But I would like it back to where it was. But then I started wearing wigs. Plus, I could, like, do different colors without damaging my hair. I'm definitely looking for people to help me with the wig game. That's why I've been
McKay.
Yes. But I was like, McKay, I want a wig, but I'm a little broke.
Nah, she ain't giving no discounts. You got to support the black business.
I did not ask her for a discount. I'm going to come back when I have the money.
Yeah, no discounts from this lady right here.
I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm a little brokey.
Yeah, definitely. I could tell by your shoes this morning. Let's talk about what happened today, dog. So
look, I was minding my business, okay? I was minding my business today, and you were like,
where are your shoes at, by the way? I feel like we should
my Converse are right there.
Oh my God, can you go grab them real quick? I'll just talk. I'll just talk. So this morning we woke up, right? I'm at her crib in San Antonio, and she comes out, she's like ready to go, so then I could just hop in the bathroom and get ready to go too, right? Go do what we're gonna do. We was gonna trap or whatever throughout the city. And she comes out. First of all, one of the first things she said when she seen me, she was like, oh my God, TBH. She called me by my government, but y'all don't get to call me that. She said, oh my God, TBH. She said, your sneaker game is just crazy. So she came out, and I was just surprised that this is what she had on her feet. Hold on. Let me put this up to the camera, by the way. No. I don't know. Zoom in on that. Look at these Dusties right here. This is what she had on her feet. Some dusty Reeboks, bro. So I was like,
I had those for like 6 years. Those been through it with me.
You don't have to tell me. Are you sure? I don't know. That look like that been through the Civil War. That shit been through the Civil War, the Vietnam War, every one of them joints. So she came out with these dusty ass shoes. I said, oh no, we gotta go to the mall. We gotta go shoe shopping.
You were like, oh, I saw your shoe box in your closet.
Oh yeah.
I don't have my shoes lined up. They're not in little cubes. They're just in one giant box. And I can't even blame that on me moving, because they were like that in my last apartment too. So if I want a pair of shoes, I gotta dig through the box. But I knew it was a problem yesterday because I got home from work with my Samsung Converse. And I was like, TBH, let me change so we could leave. And then I changed into another pair of Converse.
Which is funny in itself, by the way. I was like, why do you have 10 different pairs? But was that an impression of me, by the way?
What?
Can you do that again?
No, I forgot.
Oh, TBH, let me change. Was that supposed to be like an impression of my girl impression? Like, oh my God. Was that an impression of it? Do that again for me one more time.
No, I can't do it. That was like one-time thing.
All right.
That was a one-time thing.
So she switched from one Converse to another. To be fair, I didn't come here to judge your shoes. I came here to get money. But I actually took a shower, and then I came out and I seen her shoe collection in her room. And I just seen like them joints they were looking pretty desolate. So I was like, yeah, we got to hit the mall and go shopping. And she was just like, all my life. I think you had, you hit the Casey and JoJo note. You was like, all my life. It was something like that. She was like, I just really wanted some Air Forces. I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Why do you care so much about Air Forces?
They look cute.
That's it?
Yeah.
They're like 2 big ass aspirin pills on your feet, in my opinion.
They're smaller than my Doc Martens. Those are like cinder blocks.
Didn't you just pop some ibuprofen?
I did.
Don't those look like ibuprofens on your feet?
A little. That's what it felt like when I swallowed them.
So how many stores did we walk into and out of?
Like 7 maybe.
Why?
Because I couldn't make a decision. There was too many options.
I just want y'all to hear that. Like, she couldn't make a decision because I was there. I was literally pointing out sneakers. I was like,
you were pointing out like huge, giant, like big shoes.
But the thing is,
I got big feet.
My feet are bigger than yours.
Yeah, but you're a guy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, I mean, no. I want my feet to look as small as possible. You see my TikTok?
So a specific shoe brand is what you look for because it makes it smaller?
No. Well, my Hirachis make my feet look smaller. But, no. Like, they just don't... I don't want them to be, like,
Hirachi?
round.
Didn't you say that's what we're having for breakfast tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, we go to the Nike store. They serve it to you on a plate.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
No,
I'm legitimately confused. What are we supposed to eat tomorrow?
I said huevos rancheros. Where did you get...
Oh, okay. I thought you said Hirachi. Yo bad. So what I was thinking is, we walked into 7 like different stores, and the entire time I'm sitting there pointing out like the flyer sneakers. I'm like, this joint hot right here. This color would look good on you. She like, I don't like this color scheme. I don't like that color scheme. And then finally he went to the back to, what'd you need, like a 9.5 for the Air Forces when we decided on getting the Air Forces low cuts?
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I needed a 9.5.
Yeah, and he said he didn't have them, but then he went back in the back and magically he had them again. Like, what did you describe to the people? Like, how did you feel in that very moment right there?
I was like, ah, shit, here we go again. Because I have big feet. I wear a size 10. So every time I go to the store, they're like, sorry, fuck you, we don't have those. No, they're like, we're sold out. So I guess there's a bunch of people with size 10 feet. And they never have it in stock. Yeah. And I don't like waiting a week to get shoes. I'd rather just like have them. And then I just never end up buying them.
I didn't like waiting to do this podcast. We were supposed to do this early in the morning. I woke up at 5 in the morning. Did 1,000 push-ups like fucking
that was
Oscar.
A lie.
You seen my chest. Is it a bird chest? Don't lie.
No.
All right, thank you. So I did 1,000 push-ups. That's a story. I'm sticking to it. All right. And then, what's the name? Where was I going with that? This is why this is called Lucy Lyle. Oh, I was upset because we were supposed to do the podcast like earlier in the day, but then she decided to take a nap. And
look, I need my daily nap. I did well like the past few months where I wasn't taking naps. But, you know, I'm anemic. I got low iron. I get tired. I gotta sleep.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Is that true?
Yeah, I actually am anemic.
Because like every girl that I've ever met claims to be anemic. Is that some type of is that a thing that women deal with, or is that a thing that y'all just be talking about?
No, I know there's like certain factors that could make you anemic, like having a period, different things like that. I think I just don't eat enough stuff that has iron in it. Because I went to the doctor and they took my blood and they're like, yeah, you're anemic. So they gave me iron pills. But once I ran out of the prescription, I haven't gone back. In true Zaea fashion.
Who your doctor?
I'm not telling.
Dr. Oz?
No. Didn't he
WebMD?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure you got a real doctor.
She's cool. She used to be in the Navy.
She a pediatrician?
No. I wouldn't be able to go to her.
She's
a pediatrician.
Well, you a big ass baby, so I thought maybe like
okay. Next.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, I was just a little sad because I thought we were supposed to do this joint earlier in the day.
My bad. We also had ice cream for breakfast. So I think that's also.
So you snitching now?
I mean, we had healthy shit.
Yeah.
We got spinach.
It was made with coke. But hypothetically speaking, if we did have ice cream for breakfast, it was coconut milk ice cream, so it wasn't that bad.
It was lavender flavored coconut milk.
Which, by the way, so we did have lavender ice cream for breakfast at the farmer's market.
And jalapeno.
You had a jalapeno. Your breath stinks. You actually, you know, it's funny. She ate like 5 jalapenos before we started recording. That's actually why it's like, what time is it? It is 10 p.m. right now when we're recording, whatever day this is.
I don't care if it's 2 a.m. I'll eat some jalapenos.
Yeah, well, I guess
You're
that's
in San Antonio, baby.
I said that's the Puerto Rican in her, but she said Ricans don't eat hot food. I didn't know that.
At least not in my family. We don't eat hot food.
Yeah, I guess.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. But we had ice cream, and it was actually funny. It was lavender flavor, and I didn't know purple came in a fucking flavor. So he was like, what was the original flavor that you wanted to get? Strawberry, yeah. And then we saw on the menu they had lavender, and she got intrigued by it, and I said, life is short, let's just get the lavender joint. And then we shared that. And it was funny because she was like, it tastes exactly like how it smells. And I said to her in the car, I said, you eat lavender? Like, what are you talking about? Can you explain that the ideology?
Because in my shower, I have a lavender body scrub. Because I'm not trying to walk around ashy. Right. So, like, you got to have the body scrub. And it's lavender scented.
So, did you ever actually taste the lavender, like, body scrub? Like, what do you...
No, but, like, the way it smells is the way it tasted.
So, if I smell some booty, right, and it smells like straight shit...
It's probably going to taste like shit.
No, but I eat the booty and it tastes like cinnamon rolls. Then what do you say?
Then I don't know why it didn't smell like cinnamon rolls. Whose ass tastes like cinnamon rolls?
I don't know. You eat ass? You trying to tell us something?
No, I don't eat ass.
Yeah. Well, if you ever choose to, an aphrodisiac. If I could put you on the game.
I don't want to eat a butt.
Yeah, I'm not in that butt stuff either. But if I could put you on it, like hypothetically speaking, if I was on Earth too. If you wanna turn your lady on, fellas.
Oh no.
Bend her over and just shout in her butt real loud.
It's gonna echo.
So the echo, you smart. So the echo gonna send a little tingle in her booty hole, and then she gonna get excited. She gonna be like, oh my God, like this man is just the one. So
Facts.
This is just a little something for you. So what about the farmers market? What makes you want to go there in that spot in San Antonio?
I don't know. I like going to farmers markets. I like supporting local. I like eating. Not butt, but like, you know.
I mean, that was a good thing. I wasn't even going there with that. Okay. Freaking.
They just have a butt stand at the farmers market.
Fucking, everybody, you know what's funny? We had walked in there. I'm not going to lie. We was the most drippy at the farmer market.
Oh,
bro.
Fuck yeah.
What you got on your body? You see I got Hilfiger. What you got on your body?
This is Forever 21.
Okay.
This was like $6.
You make it look good, though.
Thank
Thank
you.
So we pulled up. We was the most drippy outside of her dingy ass shoes that she had. Not these ones, but she had some old joints on. And literally everybody was staring at us. So I kind of got a you're not welcome here type vibe, because we were like in the middle of nowhere outside of it wasn't even San Antonio, it was some other city, right?
It was in Bernie.
Do the Bernie. Shout out Trap Bernie Sanders. Everybody was staring, but I had it all misconstrued. Everybody was actually very friendly there. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the time at the farmers market. They had some dope products, and I agree with you. Support local business. Fuck all these mega corporations unless they cut me a check. Then we love them. Which, by the way, if y'all really love this podcast, maybe we can get some of them big checks on there. I don't know. I'm just talking. What did you get from the farmers market?
I got like a chickpea spread for like sandwiches, an eggplant one. Oh yeah, they were like hummus. And then I got 2 jars of those the pickled jalapenos. Mm-hmm. Then we got the ice cream.
So you're bougie.
And salsa.
Yo, that was probably the most interesting lady at the farmers market, the salsa lady. So it was a white lady there selling salsa, and she said, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little nervous because she was really nice, but she said, this is my first time making salsa verde, and she just walked up and just like, I'm gonna buy this, it look good. Like, what was the thought process behind that?
No, she said, so I think she had made it before, but she said that was her first time using tomatillos that she grew in her garden. Or I don't even remember how she said it. She was like tomatillos or something. But yeah.
I think the most interesting thing though is, like, I don't know if you noticed, but like, I swear to God, we talked to her for maybe about 10 minutes, and she mentioned her Cuban boyfriend about 20 different times.
She misses him.
Do you think that's what it is?
I thought they weren't together anymore.
Is that what you got out of it? Because I just felt like she was saying that because we're people of color.
Not gonna lie, I kind of spaced out. I really just wanted to grab the salsa and eat it.
So you're saying she was talking too much?
Yeah, my attention span's a little short.
Yeah, you're not lying, because last night when we was watching YouTube.
Look, you got to get used to the way I watch YouTube videos.
I'm judging the fuck out of you. Bro, we opened the YouTube app, and this girl did not stay on a single video longer than 30 seconds. I'm over here trying to retain information. Some of it was like do-it-yourself, like helping videos. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What is that about?
I don't know. I think I'm used to TikTok.
So you bring the TikTok mentality over to YouTube?
No, because like there's some YouTube videos that I could watch for a long time. Keyboard videos I'll watch for a long time. That one vlogger girl that I was telling you about, Remy. Mm-hmm. I'll watch her vlogs all the way through.
So let me ask you this. Like, this is going to be a YouTube video. How would you feel if the viewers only watched like a minute and then just left?
I would feel bad.
But you do it all the time.
Yeah, but they have like millions of views. My little view is not going to do anything.
That's not true. That could have been that view that we put on the TV last night. We literally watched 100 videos in the span of like 10 minutes. And those...
I'm giving them views.
No, but watch time is the most important thing on YouTube. Watch time is the most important thing.
Okay, I'll tell you how I make it up.
Okay.
Because I fall asleep with my TV on for the most part. And the videos just play all night.
Yeah.
On my Xbox. So I'm giving all those people watch time. Especially this girl, she always comes up. Her makeup videos are like 8 hours long. It's like a live stream.
I want to focus on what you just said. Can you just repeat what you just said about the Xbox?
I fall asleep with it on all night.
But what do you do with it?
Use it to watch Netflix.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here.
No!
Oh my God, yo, I'm
Look,
good
look,
at this
look,
shit.
look.
Go ahead, turn on. Explain yourself.
I fucking fell into that.
Yeah.
I don't. Look.
Go ahead.
At nighttime, I use it as a Netflix machine. I will say that since I've gotten my PC, I have been using my PC a little bit more.
Let me tell you.
But for single player games, I do like to use my Xbox, like for BioShock and stuff.
When's the last time you played BioShock, Zay?
Last year. It doesn't matter.
So the last time you played a game on Xbox was last year?
No, I played some games on my PS4. I played Rocket League.
You could play it on PC.
Okay, well, I don't want to play that on a keyboard. That seems hard.
You plug your controller in. No,
I have plugged in my controller before, but then it's not wireless anymore. So
I guess. That's crazy. So do you watch Netflix in 4K?
no, I'm broke. I have to pay for the lowest one.
I feel like that's a meme, right? No, I'm broke. Like,
I gotta pay for the cheapest one.
oh, so you don't even got the Xbox Series X? You got she has like 3 different Xboxes.
Okay, well, yeah, because they're like Gears collectors ones. That's why.
You know, it's funny. Now it's not even funny. I'm actually being serious. I've counted 3 different Xbox boxes in your house. She has 3 different Xboxes. I haven't seen a single game, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I haven't seen a box for a game. Where they at?
They're out there in the storage.
Why are they out there? On your patio.
I don't have space in this apartment. So in my old apartment, you could see all of my games behind me, all of my streams. Oh, I got a yawn.
Oh my God.
Excuse me. So I don't know what that was. Look, let's just skip past that. So in my old apartment, you could see them behind me on my stream. Like, I'd have all my games in the back. You could see them. And I did use them. Mm-hmm. But in this apartment, I don't really have, like, anywhere to put them. Mm-hmm. There's definitely, like, a lot less space in here. And honestly, it actually kind of made me sad. I had them all in, like, a storage bin, and I put them out there.
So at what point are you going to actually take them out of the box?
I don't know. Part of me is wondering if I should just, like, not grow my collection anymore and just kind of, like, retire it at that.
It's funny you say that because I'm thinking about it because it's a high probability that I'm moving. And, like, it was a pain in the ass to move my game collection from D.C. to Florida. And I'm thinking about having to move them across country, not even a region, but across country. And it's like, so I'm thinking about selling them
Why
on
don't you
eBay.
give them to Siggy?
Yeah, I talked to him about shout out to Siggy, Money Talks podcast. I actually mentioned that I was thinking about selling them, and he said he'd buy them. So I'm like, I might have to give him like the homie rate. But it's like, it doesn't mean, when I was younger, it's crazy. When I was younger, I had always wanted to be one of those YouTubers who had that wall full of like games.
Me
in the
too.
background.
Yeah, me too.
So what happened with you?
I was collecting games and like flipping them.
Big flipper. Okay.
But that took a lot of time too. Like having to go to stores and find them. And then a lot of the times I found something and I didn't want to sell it. I wanted to
What kind of games was you flipping?
It was mostly like items like Nintendo 64 controllers and consoles, like Game Boys and stuff. It wasn't really any games because those are a little bit harder to find. And then you probably, like, for most of them, you'd only get like $150 from it, depending on how much you even bought it for. But then, like, I guess, for example, like Gauntlet, I found a boxed Gauntlet for $40 when it's usually like 100 and something, but then I kept it because that's probably my favorite Nintendo 64 game.
So, like, how would you, if you had to give a rough estimate, how much money would you say altogether when you came to flipping games that you made?
Probably not a lot. I couldn't give you a number.
You know, it's funny where I was going with that. I was trying to put people on to like a different type of business. Like, look, y'all hear this? This is a success story right here. This girl's flipping. She made thousands of dollars. Get out there and hustle. And then I didn't make anything.
I mean, I feel like for the amount of work I put in, like, I probably didn't do a great job. I know there's people that do it full time, but a lot of the time, like, if you're trying to flip things that are like coming out new, like, there's people that know what days the trucks go to Target or like other places for the newer stuff, like if you're doing like action figures and stuff, and they will wait outside in the morning. I didn't have time for that. Like, I had to go to work and stuff, but those people are like doing it full time.
Yeah, that
So
does
you
sound
can
like
get into it.
it's like price to performance is what you're saying. Like it wasn't worth the work in terms of the amount of money that she was getting. It's a lot of hustle.
Yeah, because I was doing it like after I got off of work or like all my days off. So I felt like I was doing a lot. Like I felt like I was working full time and then trying to do that. So, I mean, I've seen people do it with sneakers. You probably have a better chance doing it with sneakers.
Oh, absolutely. You saw how hard it was to get those shoes today?
Yeah.
We had to go to like 7 different stores for her to get some basic Air Force Ones. That shit was crazy.
This is like the TikTok girl uniform. Like the shoes.
Hit your Renegade for me one time.
No. No,
Fun
I
fact.
tried to freaking whip on stream and I got roasted, so.
Yeah, your wig came off. Zay is like... Fun fact, Zay is like the one Rican on earth who can't dance. I think that is great. So
I got 2 left feet.
why is that such a... Yo, as a left-handed person, I find that to be an insult. Why do people say that?
All right. I got you. I got 2 right feet.
Why can't you just say I can't dance? Why you gotta disrespect right-handed people too?
It's just a saying.
I guess that
I
should
don't
just
disrespect right-handed people.
that should just be heard.
I'm right-handed.
Well, yeah, you're average. You're like the other 90%
I'm
of the world.
ambidextrous.
Are you really?
I tried to be. I did practice with my left hand, and it never worked out.
Why are you lying on the podcast then?
I'm not lying.
You literally just said I'm ambidextrous.
I was kidding.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It was a joke.
What's the name? What was I talking about? I told her that.
Dancing, left feet, right feet.
Oh yeah. As a left-handed
stomps.
person, like who smears his handwriting across the chalkboard, and it really hurts my feelings that you would even do that. Let's talk about how you don't got a broom in your house though. What's up with that?
They're at my old house. I have several brooms. They're just not here.
Y'all hear that? It's at her old house.
At my
She
old
got
apartment.
money. You be flipping properties too?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Is that something you would want to get into one day?
I wouldn't mind like grabbing a hammer and breaking a wall down and painting. It's like real life house flipper. I would do it.
You sounds like you're more into like the renovating side of it than the actual selling the home.
I mean, I could sell a house. You know how many people I've had tell me I should be a real estate agent?
Why did they say that to you?
I have no idea.
Maybe
Maybe because I'm nice. I don't know. Maybe because I can sell. I'm not sure.
Are real estate agent people nice?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you're getting people to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, I feel like, and this is me projecting, but I feel like half of it is, you gotta keep in mind, only a certain type of person is going to actually look for a home. So they're already looking to spend money already. So it's like, did they really get you to spend the money, or did they just guide you in the right direction? I
mean, I've seen people switch real estate agents.
Oh wow, so like, actually, yeah, you know,
want to work with someone you like.
Yeah, because I had a bad experience when I moved to Florida. I don't know if it counts as real estate agents, but the people who work in the front office at apartment complexes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the reason I chose the apartment complex to live in now. It was actually outside of my budget. I could afford it, but I didn't want to afford it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I chose to spend a little bit more money is because the agent was actually really nice. Versus there were several other people at other apartment complexes. It was like 3 different agents. They told me I didn't look like I could afford it. I was too young. And all this other shit. And I was like, bitch, I'm 30. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I know I it's a compliment. I appreciate it. But I was like,
yeah.
You see my ID? What the fuck?
I had something similar happen to me a long time ago.
What happened?
I walked into these apartments, and pretty much the same thing. Like, the lady asked if I could afford it. Mm-hmm. And then she didn't want to show me the apartment, which is illegal.
Really?
By the way.
Huh.
Yeah, she didn't want to show me the apartment because she thought I couldn't afford it, so... I said, okay, well, you know what? You're probably right, but fuck you.
By the way, I'm not laughing at her story. I'm laughing at the fact she has a dog and like he's on the patio or she's on the patio and she just had her face all in the window.
She's been all up on you this whole time.
Yeah, she loved me. That's my new girlfriend. Oh, I love dogs though. Shout out to all. We don't like cats. We hate them. You like cats?
Yeah.
I just learned something new about why you like cats.
They're cute.
There's only one type of cat I like. And
no
what's the name? What else has been on your mind though? What else has been on your mind?
Not much. I've been really just trying to move in and decorate. And
what made you choose this spot?
It's nicer than where I was living before.
I'm over here picking my nuts and shit all on the camera.
Were
they can't see the camera. I just realized I might as well just do it. Like, I don't give a fuck. We've been outside all day. Listen, my balls is getting stuck on my thigh. Okay, it is what it is.
I'm glad I don't have that problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got all different types of problems. It's a small problem to have, but it's not that big of a deal.
It seems annoying.
It's more annoying when you wear jeans. I feel like most dudes if they be pulling too much, it's because they nasty, they dirty.
Don't you have to put like baby powder or something?
I would never put baby powder on my balls.
Or what is it?
I don't put anything. I put soap on them.
Spray.
I put soap on them
to keep them dry.
No, like why would I do that?
That's what I heard that guys do.
I don't do that because I like to be well groomed. I like to maintain,
Well, you do it after you take a shower. You like powder them.
That shit sounds like it would sting.
No, it wouldn't sting. You put it on babies' butts.
Why don't y'all just wear cologne? Like just.
If you sprayed cologne there, it would burn probably.
I'm not putting nothing on my balls. I'll just take a shower. I take 2 showers a day. Once in the morning to wake myself up, and then at night I take another one before I go to bed. The hot water kind of like relaxes you.
Gotcha.
But I would never do that for like the baby. You put baby powder on your cooch?
I have a Summer's Eve spray, which is like a powder.
It's literally called Summer's Eve.
Yeah. Also, ladies, don't use Summer's Eve.
Yeah. You know something I learned literally right before I came here. So I use baby wipes. Baby wipes are great. I don't wipe my ass with regular toilet paper because I'm bougie. The vitamin E on your butthole is great.
I hope everybody uses wipes on their ass.
But it's also great too because when women come over, they're like impressed. Oh my god, he didn't have no shower. He had the baby wipes. I love that shit.
Yeah, because most people are stinky. They have stinky asses. They walk around. They're dirty.
So fellas, keep some. Even if you don't like them, keep some baby wipes. Make sure you get the ones that are flushable though. Like there's a specific kind. But the point I'm trying to make is what I learned is recently in a YouTube video. You should get the unscented ones because the scented ones could fuck up a chick's pH balance if she uses them. Is that true?
Yes.
I did not know that. So now, because I have some scented ones, so now I got to step my game up, and I learned that from YouTube. That's what you use, unscented?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're really supposed to just not really, for women, not really use any soap, or if you do, use unscented. And I didn't know that. I remember telling my mom I was like watching this video and like a women's video, and someone in the comment was like, "Yeah, it's like those bitches that use Summer's Eve and Bath and Body Works spray." And I was like,
"You was doing that?"
I was doing that, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, it messes up your pH balance." So there's a lot of things that can mess up your pH balance.
And why is pH balance important for women?
I don't fucking know. I don't want to give the wrong answer.
What do you think the answer is? Just say for disclaimer, I'm not 100% sure.
It's just like odor and like all that other stuff.
Gotcha. You don't want the smelly cooch.
No, and you don't want a stinky cooch. And like guys need to wash their pee-pees because one of the guys that I dated kind of, well, okay, yeah, I kind of dated him. I didn't see him often. Like I would only see him a few months, so it's not like I was sleeping with him all the time. But yeah, it was like,
you fucked the dirty dick too?
Shush. I didn't see him all the time. So
like, did you have to like pinch your nose while he was like on top of you?
No, I'd be like, oh, we should totally like go in the shower.
Did he ever take the hit though?
I don't think he ever got it.
Yeah.
But he was really sensitive. So if I ever was like, your dick stinks, then he'd be like, oh. So.
Nah, I don't want to hear that shit about he was sensitive. What you mean? You were sensitive towards like things about that, but you weren't sensitive towards like your body and your needs and stuff like that. I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't know. Also, guys, clean under your fingernails and brush your teeth.
Were my fingernails clean? Were
yes.
They nice? Thank you.
Yeah, and your teeth were brushed.
Who doesn't brush their teeth though?
You would be surprised. I've met a lot of people that don't brush their teeth. Thank God for masks right now, because.
Yeah. Wasn't you just complaining earlier when we was at the mall that you was about to pass out because your breath was so hot?
No.
From the mask? Yeah, I could have swore.
You said that.
Come on.
I was like, it's a little warm, and you know, because we're fucking wearing sweaters in 90 degree.
This woman is really gonna sit on the camera and blame
me. You said it too. You're like, it's the mask that's hot, not because of my sweater.
No. I said breath. I didn't say mask. My breath smells great. I've been chewing gum.
My breath is fine, and I had to take extra care of my teeth because of my braces.
So you're gonna sit here and you really just sit here and try to blame the entire Texas heat on my breath?
No, not your breath. I'm saying you were hot because of the mask.
Oh.
You even said that.
What's his name?
Todd.
Why?
We named him after the guy that sold it to us.
We named him?
I named him after the guy that sold it.
Correct, because I didn't have any input on that.
Yeah, you're right. You didn't have any input. I named him Todd after the guy that checked us out at the register.
Shout out to Todd. He was a really nice guy.
He was very nice. So he will forever be encompassed in his big body bends.
Big body bends coming through. So we kind of talked about it a little bit in the car, and like you were like genuinely surprised. I wanted to pick your brain a little bit further. So like one of the big stories that happened this week was with Drake. He ended up taking some dude's girl. So for those of you who didn't hear the story, there's this woman, I don't know her name, but she was dating a dude for 8 years, and Drake slid into her DMs, and he was like, he was trying to holler, but he was like, yo, I love your music or whatever, the music that nobody's heard of, but apparently he loved her music and wanted to get her on the album. He flew her and the dude out, and then he ended up sending the dude back home, and he fucked the dude's girl, and he broke up an 8-year relationship. They were supposed to get married, they were fiancés and all this other stuff. So then he wrote this long Instagram post about, imagine, I'm paraphrasing, but imagine being with somebody for 8 years, you were in love, and then, she left me for the clout and fucking Drake and all this other shit. How do you feel about stuff like that when, like, women or men do things like that?
Okay, so I could see it. I could see it both ways, kind of. Oh, sorry, Todd.
No, you're fine.
I said Todd.
So you wasn't going to check up on me? What if I was hurt?
Are you okay?
Thank you for asking. I'm okay.
Okay, from personal experience, I was in a relationship for 7 years.
Woo.
And to be blunt, I was fucking miserable.
Woo. When did that relationship start?
When I was 16.
Woof. And when did it end?
When I was like 20-something. You can 16 plus 7, you can do the math.
I graduated high school with geometry. I'm terrible at math, which is funny because I like getting money. Are you laughing at me?
No. I just thought of this time where I was at IKEA with my friend and we were trying to do 7 times 8, and I swear we were fucking stupid. I'm sure the guy in front of us was like, there's something wrong with these people. But back to what we were saying. Yeah, I was ready to leave. What are you doing?
Doing gangs?
I was ready to leave. Now, I would have ended the relationship before I did anything with anybody else. But I mean, he could have thought that they were happy, and it could have been the complete opposite, because my ex didn't think there was anything wrong.
So give some insight to why do you think certain people stay in relationships if they're not happy, assuming that she was?
They're scared. What
would she potentially be scared of if her career was booming, like she's got Drake in the DMs?
Then maybe she realized that there was something going for her.
I think
but
go ahead.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your thought. That's my fault. I interrupted you. I'm a gentleman.
But at the same time, I wouldn't cheat on anyone. Like that is that's kind of shitty to do.
Do you believe in karma and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm the type that I would just break up with somebody. It's actually, I've personally never cheated, but there was one time where I got tempted to, and like I was actually really upset with myself that I felt that way, and like I would have never did it, but just the thought that I was attracted to somebody else, I actually went home and like broke up with my ex, of course my ex now, because I got tempted. See, I don't like when people do that type of stuff. But in terms of the Drake shit, that shit is scummy. That sucks. I will say though, like, because apparently they've been dating for 8 years. Like, why didn't you marry her already? Like, why did it take so long? Why did you get to that point? Because like I'm not saying it wouldn't have happened if that was his wife, but if you really loved her, you were with her for fucking 8 years. The way my brain works, right, is if you guys have been together for 8 years, why at year 2, year 1, didn't you just marry the chick if you knew that she was the one? That way you have 6 years under your belt, because once she's in that studio with Drake, then it would have came into her brain like, yo, I've been married to this man for 6 years. Do I really want to risk it for Champagne Poppy? And she probably still would have, because I mean, it's Drake. I mean,
I wouldn't sleep with him.
What is it supposed? Oh, you wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
I don't find him like super attractive or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know him as a person, but just from an outside perspective, I don't.
What about Giveon? Shit, she said we thought that dark chocolate though.
I was like, Giveon, if you're listening to this.
Right.
Good job. Good job on your music.
Yeah. I hear you. Everybody's got a price. But no,
like even if I was with someone, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And Giveon was like, "Come here, mama." He doesn't talk like that.
Say that again. What did you say?
No.
Come here, little mama.
Let me whisper in your ear. No, I'd be like, oh my god, sorry, no.
Oh, your music is so dope. I think I gave you like 15 streams on Spotify. Is that what you say?
But also, I don't think I would put myself in situations to cheat.
I respect that. Like, why even be in that situation? Why are you in a room with him by himself? Like, why couldn't your boy be in there recording or whatever? Unless just Drake dismissed him and sent him home or something. We don't really know all the details.
See, but then like you're gonna let him do that?
You said what?
You're gonna let Drake do that to your guy?
Drake do that to my guy? I don't date guys.
No, like I'm talking like about her.
Oh, you like
if he was just like, I'll get him out of here, like.
Oh, so what was he supposed to fight him?
No, but she could have been like, no, like he's gonna stay. Like, why does my person have to leave?
Oh, you're saying why didn't she fight for him?
Yeah.
That's actually a very valid point. These hoes ain't loyal. I mean, if I could quote the book of misogyny, there's a man by the name of Chris Brown who once said, "These hoes ain't loyal." So it is what it is now. And the worst part is, because people are human, right? People make mistakes. I guarantee you, she woke up and she saw the news broke. I don't know if she feels bad because she got caught, the news broke, or she just feels bad because they were together for 8 years. But I know at some point she woke up and she was just like, man, I really let 8 years go down the drain for just to say that I got fucked by Drake, because he ain't gonna wife her.
I never understood that.
Like, it was just for one night of fun. You gave away everything. That man he's on to the next one, the very next night.
It's like that Tyler Perry movie.
You watch that shit?
Okay, look, this was a long time ago.
Oh,
but the lady, she had like a nice husband, like he was super nice, like super sweet to her. Then she meets this rich guy who's like, get him my jet, and then they do it, and then she gets HIV, and then like at the end of the movie, her husband or her like ex was married with kids and like a family, and she was like walking in and getting her HIV medication.
Was the villain light skinned?
No, he was dark skinned. He was like doing drugs. He was like infecting people on purpose.
Was Madea in this movie?
I don't think so.
I don't like his movies. I don't like his content.
Remember.
I respect the hustle, but I don't like his content.
I don't remember. That movie was so old. I remember seeing it in the movie theater. But it's kind of the same thing. So she's like gonna wake up one day, she lost everything just to say that she slept with someone. I don't understand that though, like, because I saw that a lot whenever I was doing photography here for like people.
Yeah, tell them about the rappers you've met. We talking about Drake. Who did you meet?
Blake. But look, no, okay.
That's a real rapper, by the way.
But he was actually pretty cool. Like, out of everybody in that group, I'm not gonna like name names or kind of like give anything away.
Yeah.
But like and it wasn't like other rappers or anything, but like he seemed pretty nice.
Okay.
Compared to everybody else, they kind of seemed like not. I don't know.
They seemed like what you think rappers would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was actually just pretty.
He was
chill.
A gentleman. Shout out to Blake.
He was pretty chill.
Shout out to Blake.
But there was like a lot of girls around all of those like higher tier people in San Antonio. That were just like all up on these people, and I don't know what they thought they were gonna get out of it. I was just there to take photos.
And you did that, but what they thought they was gonna get out of it is being able to trap one of these players or these basketball players or these rappers. That's always the goal for a lot of these chicks.
That seems like so much work.
Oh man, like that shit makes me nervous. Like there be chicks out there be poking holes in condoms and shit like that. They actually released a letter like last year in the NBA telling players that, yo, we know y'all be doing y'all things, but if you messing with these hoes, they didn't say the hoes, but for the sake of the joke, if you messing with these hoes, there's like, you make sure you take the condom off and you put it in the toilet and you watch it flush, because these chicks dead ass be doing that shit. They put out I'm not joking about that. They put out a letter around the league so that you can't get trapped.
You know, a guy I dated did that one time. I noticed that he did that.
What the fuck did you just say? You said a guy did that?
Yeah, a guy that I dated, he like flushed it.
Oh, flushed the condom. Mm-hmm. I thought you meant like.
I was like, he's just gonna fucking clog my.
I don't know why my brain went to like extracting your eggs or something.
Yeah, so I was just there sleeping. No,
and then I just heard like, what is that? Oh my god, is that my eggs?
He's like a fucking Dyson, just to vacuum that shit out.
So you saw him flush the thing?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
He probably didn't trust you.
Well, makes me sad.
It's never personal because I've done it times like, you cannot. You'd be surprised. Some people be looking for a come up. Unfortunately.
I mean, I don't think he really had anything, but props to him. I mean, I wouldn't want to be trapped with anybody's kid.
Well, that's the way that you think. Unfortunately, that's not how a lot of women. I don't say it because I don't want to put that on. That's not how some women think. But it sucks in that situation. I will say with the Drake situation though, yo, King, I doubt you'll ever see this podcast. I don't even know this will become a podcast, but. Because I feel like we've been all over the place. But I would say, King, the dude that got cheated on, Drake stole your girl. You better not take her back because there's going to be a point where she's going to come back. She's going to realize what she did. She threw 8 years of beautiful memories down the drain. You better not fucking take her back. You better stand up for yourself.
No. Yes. I mean, yes. Because there's going to be somebody out there that if Drake was like, hey, what's up? They'd be like, nope.
Yo, speaking about standing up for yourself, I also saw another video on YouTube. It absolutely disgusted me.
Oh no.
And it was like it's kind of like a reminder like, yo, some of y'all need father figures. And in the video, this dude was sitting with his girl and she was explaining why, in my opinion, she cheated on him, and he was just like cool with the shit. So like basically she worked security for like events, like a venue or whatever, and they host like reggae parties or whatever, and like some big reggae artist had came and she danced on stage with him. And the name of the song was called No Panties. I don't know the name of the artist. If anybody in the comments knows what I'm talking about, it was some big reggae artist. He sings the song No Panties. And like they have photos and videos of her grinding on him on stage or whatever to that song. And she's like, if you see the photo, I got to show it to you later. If you see the photo, she was so entrenched and just like engaged in what was going on. Like they were fucking dry humping in front of thousands of people or whatever. And like she came home and like he saw the video, saw the pictures, and he was just cool with it and like took her back. Like, how do you feel about, like, do you feel like that type of stuff is cheating?
Yes, because I'm sure she wouldn't want a girl grinding on him. I mean, if some people are cool with that, then whatever. But like personally, for me, I'm not going to put myself in situations like that. If I was with someone, I would not allow another man to touch me. I would not be in a room alone with another man. Like that. I don't know. Not like that. Like if they're trying to fuck, I'm not trying to be in the same room as them.
But it was weird. It was thousands of people saw it, and then
no, I'm not gonna embarrass him either.
But like I maybe I'm getting old or something. But then they made a YouTube video out of it, and he's just sitting there, and he even said there, he's like, you was wrong for that. You was wrong for that. I'm like, why? To me, there's certain things that's not even a fucking discussion. Get your shit out of my house, bro.
I'm not gonna. No. If I was dating someone, I wouldn't embarrass them like that.
I don't like to use the word like simp, but like him, I'm like, bro, you are a beta simp for that shit, dude. Like, and I was looking, I was like, bro, I hope this dude like wakes up out of the sunken place and gets. And you know the worst part is, I'm gonna keep it a buck. From my perspective, like his girl, she was like a 5 at best. Like she wasn't even cute.
Do you think if she did that on stage in front of thousands of people, that she probably did other stuff behind closed doors?
That's the crazy part. In the video, I won't say behind closed doors, but she admitted that wasn't the first time. And he said it too. It wasn't the first time you danced with somebody or whatever. So I'm pretty sure she does stuff behind closed doors. And the reason that they like, the reason he accepts it, like she doesn't get in trouble. Like she knows she's not going to get in trouble. And like, he's just sitting there and he's saying it's not cool. But there are no actual repercussions for her actions. He can acknowledge it, but he doesn't act upon.
Well, yeah, she's pretty much seeing that it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, I could just do it again because it's not like he's going to do anything.
And I'm sitting there watching it. I got to find that video for I'm telling you would say that like she was not cute, bro. And like there's a thing like men, we have a saying, right? Men, the cuter you are, right? When you get into that 8, 9, and 10 range, the more crazy you're allowed to be, okay? And when I say the more, meaning the more we'll put up. Eventually, every man has his breaking point. But the beauty of the woman has to justify the crazy that we're dealing with, okay? You're not allowed to be crazy if you're a fucking 4. You just get dumped. Because men are visual. I know that you're sitting here. Let me see. Hold on. She's out here looking at this like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm keeping it a buck, okay? The prettier you are, the more bullshit that you can get away with. But even still, there's a limit. And I can halfway understand it if she was cute. Because then I'd be like, oh, maybe this is the first cute girl that he's ever messed with. So then he feels like, oh, I might not be able to pull this again, so I'm just going to deal with it. But she was...
That's a horrible way of thinking.
This is the way men think, okay?
I don't get it. I mean, I don't have a man brain, so I don't get it.
Yeah, men are visual. Men like beautiful women. They want a woman that listens.
So if she was like super hot, then you could see why.
Halfway. Because there's a break. I would still break up with her. Because remember what I was telling you about the other day about the abundance versus the scarcity mindset? You can apply that to a lot of things. That's a scarcity mindset. He won't acknowledge it, but deep down he feels like maybe it's too hard to go get another woman, so I'm just going to deal with the bullshit that she presents me. Versus a man that be like, yo, I know I can pull something else, so why would I deal with this when I can get somebody who treats me right?
I feel like that's how everybody should view it. There's always going to be another person out there that's going to treat you right.
Yeah, but you're under the assumption that we all have healthy self-esteem.
Oh, I mean, it took me a minute to get there.
Talk about it.
I mean, I stayed with my ex for 7 years, even though I was miserable.
That was puppy love. So, like, you were, I guess just scared of change. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was, like, thinking that I wouldn't find another person.
So you basically just acknowledged what I just said. That's a scarcity mindset. Mm-hmm. You didn't think you could pull it, and that's a shame because dude was dusty. And I'm not talking about the way he looks because I don't give a fuck about how you look. I'm talking about how you move.
He was very dusty.
Yeah, that's a shame. It is what it is. You got anything else? What's going on with you? Anything else on your mind?
I'm kind of hungry.
You are? Me too. What time is it?
Time for us to eat.
Is there anything
How
open?
long have we been recording?
I don't know. I don't want to get up because then they'll be like, why the fuck are they taking the time and whatever?
It's San Antonio. Of course everything's closed.
Really?
Wait, today's Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a few places that close at 1. But there's probably gonna be a lot of people in it.
We can go look. You tired of talking? I'm tired of talking.
You're tired of talking? I could talk for fucking forever.
Nah, I feel like that's how we should end the episode. I'm fucking tired of talking. You tired of talking?
Are you tired of talking?
Yeah, I'm tired of talking.
All right, I'm tired of talking.
All right, we tired of talking. Let us know what y'all think about this. I don't even know what the fuck this was. What's the name of this podcast? If
Loosely outline.
Yeah, where we just be talking.
I didn't have any bullet points.
Yeah, I literally wrote down 2. So if you enjoyed the conversation, make sure to leave a like on the video if you like it. If we see enough positive feedback, maybe we'll make a separate channel where we do this more often. This in real life podcast shit. But other than that, I'm tired of talking. You tired of talking?
Leave 1 like for clean shoes.
No, leave 100,000. And that's how we're gonna end it. Yeah.
Cut the tape. Cut the check.
How long were we talking for? 59 minutes. It was almost an hour.
Hey. Peace out, Todd.